what role does e-commerce play in your business? And if you could also talk a little bit about your objectives. Are you looking to shift customers online? Are you looking to capture new business? If you could give us that perspective.
Sure. So I think I'll probably answer a little bit about the focus first, and then go back to the role of e-commerce. So as Chief Digital Officer, my job is to drive customer growth through our digital properties, and really thinking about that lifetime value of the customer and the wallet share that we have of the customer. How can we garner more of that through our digital properties? I am channel agnostic. I want our customers to shop however, whenever, wherever they want to shop and what is most convenient for them. And if our digital properties enable that shopping to be more enjoyable, more fruitful, more convenient, then I've done my job well that day. And so I really think of my role to be beyond growing e-commerce sales. Of course, we're a business. Growing e-commerce sales is important to our growth strategy as we move forward. And so ensuring that our e-commerce experience from browse through post-purchase is the most frictionless and convenient experience possible is always a part of our strategic plan within the digital organization. You asked about the priorities of customer and customer acquisition. I can say that historically, I have found in every organization that I've worked for, the omni-channel customer, the customer that moves between your channel offerings, is the most profitable customer you have. And that customer spends anywhere from my experience, 30% to 3 times more with your brand. And I know that we'll talk about omni-channel and omni-channel initiatives later, but e-commerce is an important part of that. So if you have an in-store shopper that you can add e-commerce to their shopping journey, that's beneficial to the company as a whole. And we're finding that here at Total Wine as well. And it's a focus for us.
We take everything Christina said and apply a lens of cost and benefit to the investments we make in e-commerce. And we'll get into that a little bit later. But I think the compelling point here for the board is an acknowledgement that e-commerce done right, and that is a different story for different businesses, of course, but done right can be a very important driver, both to the top line in terms of revenue growth, sales growth, et cetera, but also margin expansion and bottom line profitability expansion as well. So it's there where the discussions are generally joined in the boardroom about e-commerce. What's the right strategy? What's the right mix of e-commerce tools for management to take forth based on the customers and their knowledge of the customers' wants and needs, the customer user experience, as Christina said, and then how does that triangulate with the growth objectives and growth metrics that the board expects out of the company in the short and longer term?
I mean, certainly a lot has changed over the last 12 months, obviously. One of the major shifts that we've started to see, and Christina alluded to it earlier, is prior to COVID, 10% of our customers were looking for or offering buy online, pick up in store. Today, something like 40% of our customers are offering something like that. People call it click and collect. They call it, buy now, pick up in store type of thing. But ultimately, to Christina's point, it's consumers want to be able to purchase kind of how they want to purchase. Increasingly, we're also seeing, we used to always talk in the e-commerce space around personalization and optimized user experience. And that has historically meant more kind of pre-transaction within that user experience. So making reordering easy, right? Giving products that I've browsed and are personalized to me. If I'm shopping on an automotive site, I expect to be able to drill down to your make, model and only see the products that are relevant to my car. That has historically been like pre-purchase user experience consideration. It has shifted dramatically to post-click, post-transaction, right? So I want to know, I expect my system to be inventory aware in almost literally real time. No longer can you like upload inventory once a month and expect somebody to be able to make that usable. I want to know exactly when my delivery is going to happen, right? Like that wasn't happening 24 months ago, like where I expect to be able to like get an email every day about an update on where my shipment is, or if it's last mile delivery, like to the hour, where that person is in their shopping for me. And so that has been, you know, the post-click user experience. UX used to mean pre-purchase. It oftentimes means post-purchase now.
Yeah.
And that has been over the last 12 to 24 months a major shift in how our clients and customers kind of expect to interact.
Absolutely, and a great shift for the industry. It's an important part. It has been a neglected area in the past, and so I find the post purchase focus to be quite refreshing.